Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Color X Malice along Kageyuki Shiraishi's route. We have just disbanded the Shiraishi bashing coalition and Mukai is very annoyed that she doesn't hate him as much as she used to. They don't hate him enough to keep this coalition going. Now she has no way to blow off steam anymore. Well, let us commence our closing of the club. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. As if to distract herself from the annoyance, Mukai started rapidly eating the edamame. I laughed a little at the sight and reached to have some myself. I thought about telling him my feelings for him, but it's hard to find the right timing. That's how I feel. I'm Mukai in the scene. Did you notice, the whole room shook when she came forward like that? Why are you being so calm about this, Miss Hoshino? Mukai grabbed my hand as I reached for the edamame and stood up. It's almost Christmas. Isn't this the perfect time to declare your feelings for each other? That may be true, but I wonder how he'll act when you say you like him. Don't you want to see him panic? Oh god. You two are so sadistic. True. I'm intrigued because I can't even imagine it. Hoshino, let me know what happens on the day after Christmas. Christmas? I'd be surprised if they didn't actually shadow me to see how it turned out. I didn't know if that day would arrive for me. The two of them didn't know my circumstances as they looked upon me with hope-filled eyes. No matter what happens, I want to tell them how I feel. It was good to have more things to look forward to, so I nodded. Alright, I'll do my best to bring you guys some good news. That's the spirit. We'll wish you good luck. So let's drink for today. But don't get drunk. There's no time for that. Both of them started drinking faster and faster as they asked everything I knew about Shiraishi. Oh god. And I'm actually telling them? I was hesitant to be too candid, and the two of them tried to extract all the information from me. This exchange continued for about 2 hours. How much did I disclose? Mukai, are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. Let's go to another bar. Request denied. Hoshino, I'll get Mukai home, so let's just part ways here. Sure, see you later. Wait a minute, what are you two doing leaving me? Didn't Shiraishi tell you I'm not to be left alone? I guess I'm gonna have to call him. I watched the two of them get into a taxi and drive off. It's 10:30. That took longer than I thought. Oh, I missed a call from Shiraishi. How dare you! Shiraishi told me to call him once my evening was over, but the office isn't that far from here. No, you fool! A taxi shouldn't be too dangerous. What should I do? Obviously, we are going to call him, because, we gave our word. No matter how safe it seemed, being alone had its own inherent risks. Shiraishi knew all that and told me to depend on him. I should call. Just as I was about to call... I thought I saw someone familiar. It really is you, Hoshino. Huh? I heard a voice from behind and turned to see a familiar face. Psyche, your face is red. Have you been drinking? Shouldn't we just always call Psyche when we're going to go drink with somebody? Because I feel really bad. Every time we go drinking, Psyche calls us later and asks us to go drinking, and he's already missed out. You got it. Since you're a fellow graduate and you solved a crime, I was inspired to do the same. Got in over my head and made my boss yell at me. So I was drinking my problems away. And then I saw you. You alone too? No, I was drinking with people from another department, and I was about to go home. Oh, it's getting late, so I guess I can get you to comfort me another day. Yeah, let's... Just as I said that, I saw a silhouette walking towards me. It's another familiar face. Oh dear. Shiraishi, please don't be mad, darling. Someone here for you already? Oh, I hadn't called him yet, though. Shiraishi knew the bar that the Bashing Coalition was drinking at. Considering the time of night, he must have come because he was worried about me. Since I didn't answer the phone, I was wondering why you didn't contact me. You didn't tell me you were planning on using a taxi. No, I was actually just about to call you. Call while Mukai and Sakuragawa are still there. I didn't think you were that carefree. Me neither. That was pretty dumb. There was time when I was alone. I sorry. I made you worry about me. But thank you for coming for me.
Whatever. I'm sure Mukai was so drunk that she got carried away. It was my mistake, so don't worry about it.
Is Shiraishi mad?
And when I got worried and came over here, I wasn't expecting you to be with Saiki. Oh, don't misunderstand. It's not like we were having a secret meeting.
Like I said, every time I see these two guys, I'm like, come on, you two, start my hair and win it for me, will ya? I would love to have these two at my beck and call. After I saw off Mukai and Sakuragawa, I bumped into Saiki, who was here drowning his sorrows. See, I just find it so suspicious that Saiki shows up a lot of times with Shiraishi's scenes with me.
Hoshino, when you say it like that, it's kind of embarrassing.
Well, it's the truth.
Still, but... Sorry, I guess I'm getting in the way. No, rather you're misunderstanding. She and I aren't dating or anything.
Shiraishi just stated a fact. But if I told him how I feel now, it kind of felt like he just pushed me away.
It's getting late, so I'm going home. See you later, Hoshino, and sorry.
Oh, yes, goodbye. After watching Saiki leave, I looked over at Shiraishi.
We should go too.
Yes. We started walking back, but we didn't talk. It felt exactly like when we first met. No, because he wasn't mad at that time. He was still being sarcastic and teasing. We continued walking for a while. We entered a deserted street before Shiraishi finally said something.
How was the drinking party? Were you able to relax a bit?
Yes, I've been so preoccupied with Adonis recently. It's been a long time since I was able to ignore everything else and enjoy something.
I see.
Shiraishi? Thank you.
For what?
For everything.
Oh.
Shiraishi didn't ask any further, possibly because my expression of thanks had reached him. He might have found out that I know he told Mukai and Sakuragawa to take me out drinking. Looking at him, he seemed just a bit bashful, as he has been a lot lately, but it really did make me feel better. He came here to get me. He asked Mukai and Sakuragawa to take me out as a favor. He'd done so much for me up until this point. My heart was full of gratitude.
Seems like you had a blast talking crap about me over drinks.
No, there wasn't much complaining this time.
They're the Shiraishi Bashing Coalition. How could they not throw insults at me?
But there weren't any this time. And because I couldn't fulfill the conditions of the Bashing Coalition, I was forced to quit.
Conditions? It's just that you have to...
After saying that, Shiraishi stops. Aww, now you get it. I don't hate you anymore.
I see.
I don't think I've ever seen him blush quite like that before. He's blushing very high up near his eyes. He whispered and looked away. That's odd. We said, I don't hate you to each other. I felt that in terms of our relationship, we may as well have been saying I like you. But even this level of commitment caused us to lose control. That makes me happy and sort of ticklish. Silence soon overcame us, and Shiraishi resumed walking as if he couldn't bear it any longer. I quickly ran to his side, but we didn't talk. But this silence didn't feel like an awkward one that arose from embarrassment. We can't just leave it at that. We need to say it a little more clearly. Ichika, please! For God's sakes! To me, it felt like it arose from our shared emotions. Are we just going to leave it implied? Well, Chapter 6 now. It's our final chapter, December 21st, 11:48 p.m. Sorry I'm late. I'm back.
Seems like everything went as expected out there today.
Yes, where's Kazuki?
He's goofing off with Mineo in the back. They're listening to some band's music.
So they don't just get along and, Mineo's are out. I see. Did anything happen over here?
The two idiots are too loud.
Oh, sorry.
There's nothing so far. If someone suspicious comes along, I plan on using those two to my advantage.
You're gonna use my brother? As Sasasuka said offensive things, his fingers clicked away at the keyboard. I'm sure he has a plan, but he wouldn't reveal it while the caller was reporting everything. Of course, that would be unwise. Just tell the bad guy your plans, why don't ya?
We're going to be living here starting today. But is there anywhere for her to sleep? The Hoshino siblings can use my bed and Enomoto's. We can just use the sofa.
Wait, I'd feel bad.
Save your breath, stupid cat. You might not look it, but you're still a woman. Yanagi won't allow you to sleep out in the open.
But... Well, I think the kitchen is kind of out in the open, too. Because if I saw that right, you know, they kind of have cots in the kitchen that they sleep on.
If you're on edge all day, you might be tired. You should get some rest.
Yes, thank you. Yanagi must be taking into account my collar and my situation. He's quite considerate. Sasasuka may say harsh things, but he also agreed to allow both Kazuki and I to inconvenience him and stay at the office. At first they were scary people to me, but with them on my side I felt like I had worthy allies.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you. But I talked to them about the Christmas party yesterday, and then they... I heard, Hoshino. The great Mineo here already got the tree.
He must have bought it as soon as he heard. Enomoto brought out the tree with a smile. Oh boy. Kazuki shot him a disgusted look.
It gets drab around here, so I bought it. But Yanagi and Takeru weren't really interested.
You do seem to be the most immature one out of everyone here.
Hey, Kazuki. There are some things you really need to learn to keep to yourself. For the brother of a stupid cat, he's observant. Hey, don't agree with him! Defend me! You wear an eye patch because you think it looks cool. As far as I'm concerned, you lost all right to say anything about maturity.
I was kind of wondering about that, like, wouldn't that kind of be bad for your eye? Wouldn't that actually be bad for your eye wearing an eye patch that you don't need? I think it would atrophy his eyesight in that one eye.
You sure are the idiot games champion. You win again this year. Congratulations. I never joined the competition, and they don't exist. Yes, they do. They divide up all the categories to see who's the stupidest, and you won them all. If I'm stupid, then you're a donut addict. You win all the dessert addict Olympics. Supposing those did exist, that's not even an insult. And I'm not stupid. Unlike your antisocial behavior, I use humor to put everyone at ease.
Hey, Ichika, you sure you want to depend on these people? It'll be fine. They may not look it, but they're all really capable people. Come on, you gotta admit, at least Yanagi's cool. Hey, bro. I don't blame Kazuki for doubting them, since he doesn't know them like I do. You and Enomoto seem to have become friends already. You sure you aren't bothering him? I'm not. This is all a huge pain, but I don't want to be a drag on you by becoming a hostage.
The tree should be good for now. Now all that's left is the cake and cooking.
Did they actually decorate the tree, though? Huh? What was that sound? Kazuki and I froze, but the other three gathered around Sasasuka's computer.
We already made preparations after deciding to shelter you here. We placed traps around the office, and one of them was just tripped. Seems like we found ourselves an idiot. Now let's take a look at who it is.
If it's Adonis, it might be someone who has a collar placed on them. I also walked up to the computer and looked at the person on the screen. Aww, darn it. Well, that's not helpful. Isn't that Okazaki? I guess we should probably let him know about these traps. Seeing Okazaki's typical aloof self rendered everyone here speechless. How could you guys forget about him? What? You know him?
Damn it. False alarm.
This is one of the few times I completely agree with Sasasuka's negative remark.
Don't let your guard down because it's Okazaki. Any other people in the area. The sensor isn't picking up anyone else in that area.
And you can't necessarily trust Okazaki either, as far as we know yet.
Okazaki is a persistent one, and he's got a way of finding out to place things. We don't want to arouse his suspicions. For now, we should act normally.
After nodding at Shiraishi's remark, we heard someone come up the stairs. And not too long after... Hey, detective office people. Thanks for the new title. Everyone was taken aback from Okazaki's relaxed voice. Come on in, join the party. While that was going on, Enomoto opened the door to let Okazaki in. Oh, you're not pretending you're not home? I wish you'd welcome me like this all the time.
We're not welcoming you. We just don't want you hanging around outside.
Whatever the reason, thanks for letting me in. Oh, she's here today? I'm gonna be here a lot for the next couple days. Our eyes meet, and Okazaki gives a big smile. His gaze shifts over to the right of me. I think you're next, Okazaki. Oh, I don't recognize this one. A new guest? Oh, he's my little brother. I see. This might just be perfect timing. Okazaki took out a bag from behind and stuck his hand inside. Are you playing Santa Claus today? What's in that bag? The brown paper bag that he suddenly produced made me feel uneasy. It's not something dangerous, is it? No, this is Okazaki we're talking about. Ah, too bad. Bad luck for you, I'm afraid. Huh? Okazaki took out the thing in the bag and pointed it straight at me. Here, habanero-flavored natto. That sounds horrible. I think I'd rather it had been a gun. Huh? I looked at what he was holding, and it was just a snack food item. And for the little brother, ta-da! You get maple wasabi flavor version. I don't know what that would taste like. I can't even imagine. It actually might be kind of good. Uh-huh. I accepted the snacks while still feeling confused, and Okazaki turned his head. Why do you have that look on your face? You don't like these snacks? No, I do. Thank you. I don't know about that. Okazaki, you never change, huh? I feel relief and also a bit weak in the knees. So, why is everyone on edge today? Huh? Yeah, you guys weren't concealing the mood very well.
You know.
X-Day getting close, Adonis and all.
You gave Hoshino a gift, and you didn't bring anything for us. We're kinda jealous about that.
Yeah, I'm sure he believes that's the reason. Enomoto tried to play things off in an attempt to deflect the situation. But everyone's eyes were shifty. Uh-huh. So, you plan on doing something dangerous? Yeah, he's not even being deflected a little bit with that one.
Okazaki, you see the strangest things. We're all enjoying a little chat here. So, we were just disappointed at being interrupted.
Okay, seeing these two next to each other... I want all the guys, okay? Like I said, we need harem endings. Shiraishi candidly made a sarcastic comment against him. But Okazaki didn't seem to mind one bit, and just remarked to himself, I guess so. Yeah, these two are both like, everything just rolls off of them like water off a duck's back. Oh, so you'll just agree to it?
By the way, how's it going with you? You look more tired than usual. Are you getting enough sleep?
I'm sleeping just fine. Oh, but I was surrounded by stray cats, so I was kind of surprised when I woke up.
You were sleeping outdoors again. That's why you don't feel rested.
Again? He sleeps outside all the time?
Oh, speaking of which, number 13 had your eye mask in its mouth. You must be slacking if a cat's stealing from you.
I chased after it, but it got away. But it's okay, I got a spare.
Oh, I'm not sure that's the problem. You need to sleep in a proper bed, or you won't be rested enough to do your job.
Well, they won't let him in the office to sleep. Shiraishi talked the way he always did to Okazaki, while maintaining his cool. Okazaki tilted his head with a blank look on his face, and didn't seem to be listening to us. For some reason, he abruptly turned to look at me and smiled. Huh? What's going on? I don't think Shiraishi likes him looking at me like that.
Lack of sleep weakens your mental acuity. It also interferes with hormonal secretions, and has deleterious effects on your internal organs. Plus, Your face looks tired. You should go home for tonight and get some rest. If something's bothering you, come back tomorrow.
Huh? I can come tomorrow? Then maybe I'll just do that. He turned to me again and smiled. After saying that, Okazaki briskly exited the office.
Unlike someone here, Shiraishi's useful in a pinch. Well, excuse me. I did my best to try and be tactful.
I sure hope you guys were still watching the monitors while Okazaki was in here.
Yeah, I sensed how desperate you were. If this happens again, you need to be quiet. Sure, I'll be tactful.
And then Moto looked down, and it made me feel sorry for him.
It's rare for him to go with the flow.
Huh?
But it made him suspect us more.
What do you mean?
Okazaki has a nose for these things. He knew right away that the state of high alert had something to do with you.
Huh? I'm sure he's not special police for nothing.
I should have thought through what to say. Whatever. He's not the enemy anyway.
Are you positive about that?
For now, yes. I've already checked his background. You don't have to be too worried.
What exactly did he check? But if Shiraishi's sure of it, there really is no need for me to be wary, at least for now. I can trust Shiraishi's reasons.
So, what are we talking about? Oh, Christmas. About the cake and cooking.
We talked about making everything from scratch.
Yanagi said he'll help us out, so you should all be thankful.
Why is Enomoto so proud?
Say, you sure you should be talking about some Christmas party right now? In 2 days, Adonis will...
Well, those are mutually exclusive events. You're invited, so don't sulk.
Huh? I'm not sulking. Besides, I'm not interested in some stupid party.
Don't say that. That hurts people who are looking forward to it.
He even bought a tree, so Enomoto is probably looking forward to it the most. Kazuki must have sensed that, and he kept quieter afterwards.
If we survive for 2 more days, that party you wished for will come true.
Yes, it's nice to have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Oh, don't look sad. Shiraishi?
Oh, sorry. Speaking of which, I haven't gotten you a present. In order to complete the party, I'll have to pick out the best present.
Have I got a present for him yet? When I saw a smile on Shiraishi's face, it made me happy too. I should pick out a present that Shiraishi would like too. Yes, you should be thinking about that. It's getting late. After that, we all get ready to go to bed. I felt uneasy at first, but there are so many dependable allies here. I was feeling relief and gratitude as I climbed into bed. I quietly browsed on my cell phone, looking for a present, but I fell asleep in the middle of it. Not that many shopping days left until Christmas.
After watching her fall asleep, I talked to everyone else before going outside. It's more interesting to have a surprise for a present. I already know what to give. I took out my phone to make a call.
Yes?
Just as you said, there were no openings. The others are on watch, so I couldn't make a move.
You must fight force with the force of your own. Don't you have a dream you want to realize?
True. And to do that, I don't care what's sacrificed. I'll grant that dream no matter what.
Very well. Then let's see you put it to action.
Are you sure you're fine with this? Is this what you really want?
Getting cold feet. This is also what you want. You bear the title God Killer. The power that you are seeking, I can share it with you.
The rebirth of the world to you is everything. So I'm trying to remove the evil threatening you. And I assume that sacrifice is necessary. And that's what you want, right?
Yes. There's no need for a personal sentiment. I have a duty to fulfill. I will change this nation. This is the only pledge I have kept until today. And now, fulfilling that pledge is my only wish.
I see.
You're still hesitating. Are you concerned that her collar cannot be removed?
There's only one way to remove her collar. And is that really the truth?
Even if it were not, That is the only option you have right now.
Hmm.
In either case, you are the one who pushed for my decision. It is troubling to have you waver due to unnecessary complications. I have chosen this path with my resolve and conviction.
I know that. I don't think you'll betray me.
It cannot be helped. We've strayed from the path already. In order to make the world a better place, please help me once more.
Fine.
Then we will put the plan into action. Let us strive for true rebirth.
Yeah, this time I won't make the same mistake. This is what the last 10 years was for. This is the answer I found.
December 22nd. According to the letter sent to the police, the names of the executives of Adonis are written on it. The police have taken into custody all of the suspects and are starting their investigation. I opened my eyes to the sound of the TV and heard someone talking.
Arrested? At this timing? I don't get it.
I walked past Kazuki, who was still asleep, and go to the room with the TV.
You're finally awake, stupid cat. You sure are relaxed.
Sorry, what happened? I looked at the TV and saw the words, "All Adonis executives have been captured." Well, I certainly don't trust that. What?
A whistleblower turned in the Adonis executives. Politicians, members of the Diet, actors. So many of them were big names.
Then the person who put this collar on me might have been caught too?
Yeah, it's possible, but we don't know that person's name, face, or voice, so we can't be sure. Either way, this is the first time the X-Day cases have gotten such a break. If the police announce they've made progress on the incident, things might change.
Does that mean...
You could even go so far as to say the quarantine of Shinjuku can be lifted.
I don't know what led to the whistleblowing, but there was no doubt that the citizens of Shinjuku would soon return to their everyday lives, and this development was one giant step towards it.
Only the executives were caught, but a lot of the remaining members are still on the loose, so we can't let our guard down yet.
So people like Bunny Girl and stuff are still running around. Even so, this news is going to give a lot of people hope. They'll be freed from their oppressive way of life and return to their usual routines. Of course, I don't think that everything will change immediately, and that's all the more reason to be wary of our future.
Of course, we can't be optimistic with just this information. I'll try to get more information on the captured executives. There seems to be a lot of them, so I'll see what I can get from my own leads. Then go buy some donuts.
Well, that's some busy work for him.
Oh, I'm just an errand boy. If you can't think of anything to do, then be useful that way. I could go to my old colleagues at Field Ops and get some info on the whistleblower. Maybe... Fine. Then buy Yanagi's share of the onigiri, too. Why am I still the errand boy?
Because you're the only one going out? They never change.
When we go to work, I get the feeling they'll give us tasks that are Adonis-related.
Yes, let's do our best, Shiraishi. Afterwards, I made breakfast with Yanagi, woke Kazuki up, and the six of us ate together. Even in the midst of the incident, our little group was able to eat a meal together. I couldn't even imagine doing that a month ago. I had no idea what may happen from this point onward. But I had a family I want to protect, and friends that want to protect me too. And there was someone I loved who I wanted to spend my future with. Ichika Hoshino isn't alone. That felt very reassuring to me. Well, I'd be even more reassured if I could just get this collar off my neck. When I entered the station, there were people running around and the phones were ringing incessantly. I thought I was mentally prepared for this, but it's super busy.
At this rate, we'll need to do overtime. But you got even more on your plate.
No, this is my job. When I'm ready to go, I'll give you a call. Let's go our separate ways here.
Wait.
He grabbed my arm, so I turned around and Shiraishi was staring right at me.
Hi.
Shiraishi?
I wish that you will always be yourself. Don't forget that.
Why did you say that? I don't like it. I don't trust it. You better see me at the end of the day here. My eyes widened at his unexpected words. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
I just felt like saying it. Surprised?
Very. Not only that, I felt a strange sensation, like a chill run down my spine. I didn't know how to express it, but this feeling was similar to when Shiraishi pushed me away. Yeah, I'm worried.
Why are you zoning out?
Shiraishi. I looked straight at Shiraishi so that I didn't lose this feeling, but his expression was the same as it ever was. His usual unchanging smile.
Considering all the commotion, you better go soon or your boss is going to cry.
His voice was also the same as it always was. Maybe I'm getting too worried. All the worries from earlier felt like they were gradually dissipating. Yes, I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, bye-bye.
I ran up the stairs and quickly changed into my uniform. I fired myself up before heading to SRCPO. After sitting down at my desk, I noticed Mochida sitting down, taking a call, receiver in his hand.
Yes, regarding that, it is currently under investigation. Huh? Yes, I've heard of it. We'll announce it once the investigation is complete, so please just be patient.
I waited for Mochida to put down the receiver before calling out to him. Mochida!
Hey, Hoshino, did you see the news this morning?
How could I miss it? Yes, are all these calls about it?
Everyone is itching for more information. I keep telling them that we're not holding anything back, but they don't believe me.
Well, why would we tell them more if they called?
We keep getting the same type of calls, so I put in an automated message in the system and redirect them to voicemail.
Even if we get information that needs an immediate response, we can't function like this.
It'll just be a while until it switches. Until then, Special Preventions has to cope.
Usually, other members of Special Preventions would be helping at crime scenes or on patrol, but everyone was in front of a phone today.
For now, I'll deal with every single call we can. Consider yourself included.
Yes, sir. Oh, this is a horrible job. I nodded and quickly reached for a ringing phone. Hello, Special Regions Crime Prevention Office. All day long. Among the people who called in were press people and other media reporters. I was made keenly aware just how much the public were interested in the mass arrest of Adonis. After we switched on the system, we got a report.
Wow, just apologizing to the complaints is hard work, but making explanations like this is too.
I knew that Adonis was a very big organization, but there were quite a few famous people among their executives. Man, just how big were they?
I'm shocked, because there was no way to link them to Adonis previously, but at the same time, I'm convinced. They could only evade the investigations for this long because they had so much influence.
Yes. I'm sure you've heard this by now too, but the perpetrators who committed the crimes had their memories erased by Adonis. Even with their leaders caught, you still have to get the guy at the top, or the incidents aren't going to stop.
It's like cutting off a lizard's tail. It's tough.
Yes. I wonder how Shion and Suzune are doing. Even with their memories erased, it didn't change the fact they committed crimes. They finally connected emotionally with Takeuchi and were ready to atone for their crimes. Forgetting isn't always salvation. Yeah, they have made a lot of progress. I felt that it was difficult to ignore the justice that Adonis doles out logically. But their methods would just create different types of victims, like this. Okay, and we're going to stop this video there. We'll deal with the rest of this fallout mess in the next episode. Get this collar off my neck hopefully soon. Hopefully Shiraishi isn't going to be leaving us anytime soon. I swear to God, I keep getting this feeling like he's going to run away at any point. Alright, well anyway. Hope to see you there or on some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.